So I had a bunch of pots on a Facebook auction site this week, and also one plant. I'm going to be shipping all that off to the winning bidders either today or Monday. This is actually Black Friday here in the States, and people go nuts. So I'm sure the post office and everywhere will be very busy. I'm going to go ahead and pack them up though anyways, and I'll show you the process I'm going to use to pack them up and get them through the package carrier's process as safe as possible and get to their destinations without breaking, because these are some very nice containers, bonsai pots that I've had for a while, and I really hope that their new owners can enjoy them like I have. So I'm going to start with this one, which is kind of a squared oval is what I would call it. It's got the oval shape, but the ends are kind of just squared off. It's a really lovely blue color. Really like this one. So yeah, nice one. So what I'm using for this time is actually, make sure it's dry too. I'm just going to use some prepaid U.S. Postal Service boxes, which you can pick up, and then anything that you can fit will ship to anywhere in the U.S. So doing that. Hey kids.
Are you doing the video?
Yeah, you want to come in?
Sure. Are you doing the video? Sorry, you messed it up.
It's okay, so I'm going to see if I can fit it in this box. Boom, it fits. The box is huge, but that's what I decided to use, so that's what that's going in. Alright, so I got choices here. This box is huge compared to the pot. This dimension is fine, but the height is just kind of a little bit more than I was hoping for. I don't want to just fill it with tons of packing material. So actually, I'm going to try to cut this down and see if the post office is okay with it. And if they're not, well, I'll just ship it the way it is. So let me just figure out how far to cut this down. I think I'm going about halfway down. Don't try this at home. I am a professional. Okay, so that's pretty decent. I'm just kind of eyeballing this and then making sure that I'm bending this in the right position. Looks pretty good. A little bit off, whatever, I'm going to make it work. Alright, so I'm not a professional at this, but I've packed a few things in boxes over my many years of being in the warehouse, and I have cut down boxes before, so that part's not new to me. That's going to make a nice firm box here, and much more reasonable in height. Yep, I'll be able to add some bubble wrap and make that one good to go. And then we'll just see if the post is okay with that. I'm just going to roll this in bubble wrap a couple of different ways. And I'm not about to do an ASMR with the bubble wrap right now. Sorry if that's what you're looking for. Alright, see how this fits in there now. It's not too bad. It doesn't shake too much. But I am still going to put a little bit of filler just on the edges for just a little bit more protection. I put the majority of the bowls on the top and the bottom. and the edges need just a little more for me to feel good about it. And these are some scraps that I had lying around. I think they're going to be pretty good for this. Anytime you're working with a cutting blade like this, first off, it needs to be sharp. So this is a pretty new blade, and it's actually a blade that I can turn around. Sharp blades cut clean and smooth is safe. So that's what that's going to do for me here. Not quite the right size, but I can fix that here in just a second. Yep. And you always want to keep control of the surface that you're cutting along with the cutter that you're using. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, now inside that box, it's going to be pretty sturdy. I'm happy with that. This one is going to, geez, I don't remember where it's going to, but it's going to be fine. I tend to overpack anything that I'm shipping. Since I worked in the warehouse industry and I've handled the same boxes that people have had delivered to their homes, I do have a good feeling of what needs to be done with these boxes. For one thing, they need to be able to handle being thrown, stepped on, stacked with many heavy items on them, put on a different orientation than you expect. So this is the way I'd like it to go. This is probably going to get shoved in between other boxes. And in fact, if someone is having a bad day, this may have much worse than that happen to it. So I just want to make sure that this is all good to go. Okay, just going to make a little note on here so I know which one this is. One down. This one you saw pretty recently. This one came off my hornbeam, and I had just put that in a Shosugiban box. So this one, like I had said in the video, I was going to be selling, and I did sell it. This one had a lot of interest in that auction. Pretty cool pot, imported by Royola Pacific over the years. They started importing into the Seattle area in about the late 70s is what I understand. And this glaze, man, this is some good stuff. See if you can see that. That is one of the best glazes I've had in my collection at any price. I just totally dig this glaze. Now this one's going to fit a little bit better. This one has a box that I can fit this really close to it. And let's go to the test fit. This one also has a lot of extra space in there. But it's a little bit too big for this other box, even at an angle. So I'm going to make it work in this. And I'm probably going to have to pick up some more material. Might be able to work it with this stuff anyways. Let's start by bubble wrapping it again. So when you get things shipped to you and you're wondering why shipping costs so much, well, there's labor involved in the shipping. There's the shipping costs that you're actually paying the carrier. There's shipping supplies, such as for me, I'm using this bubble wrap and tape, and also the pieces of cardboard. It's just recycled cardboard that I'm picking up off of other boxing that I had. But if you don't have that, then you also have to pay for that material. So there's a lot that goes into shipping, and that's why shipping is so expensive. Okay, so that's pretty decently bubble wrapped, but in this pot it's still moving around a whole lot. Sorry, in the box it still moves around a whole lot. I can't really go sideways anymore, but I'm definitely going to figure out how to get it to stop moving quite so much. One thing you can do is you can make a dam out of cardboard and kind of tape it into a certain place in the box. And that can be done. What I've done is I've just kind of filled in the gap quite a bit. Probably, yep, still shaking a little bit more than I like it to. So I'm going to go grab some more cardboard. Alright, got the cardboard. Just testing for height. I think it's going to be fun. These are nice. They save you just a little bit of packaging material by having these tear-off adhesives. But doesn't always work. Okay, that's sealed enough for me to feel comfortable with it. And this one is to the pile. that is 5 boxes, 5 packages getting ready to go out for the holidays. This is Black Friday. I'm sending out some stuff to lucky bidders in the auction site on Facebook. So I'm going to be doing this every week. I'll probably have some stuff on the Facebook auctions. It's one of them's called 99-cent Bonsai. Another one's called Bonsai Auctions. So if you go on Facebook and search up those, you'll be able to find those and look for Bonsai Echo on there. You'll be able to get a chance to bid on some of the items that I put up. A lot of cool stuff on there. So yeah, these are going to be traveling throughout the United States over the next week and get to their destinations. I also have one plant that I'm going to be sending off, but the plant packaging is very different than this. These I can squish and do whatever I need to, wrap them in bubble wrap. The plant packaging is just, well, you can't do that on a tree that you have branches that can break on. So maybe I'll show that technique later in another video. For right now, I think I'm done with that. Let me see if I can get to the post in time before they close and actually get these shipped off today. Pretty sure they're ready to go. Thank you for watching.